we're looking to break through this trend, which also coincide with our moving areas, right? So 390, that is going to be that spot, but only if we break 385. Break 385, then 390, and then we'll be able to test the 200 moving average in the market. So keep an eye out. You know, we're still holding up. Looking at this chart, we also have, you know, what we have, inverse head and shoulder, which is also a very bullish pattern. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. This is your boy Francis. Welcome to the Trading Success Show. I know it has been a couple of weeks since I posted a video, so I was just looking at the market and just feeling, you know, where the momentum is gonna be, where we're gonna start, you know, coiling back up, and what our levels, what we're looking at in the coming weeks. Well, it's going to be 2023, and I think there are stocks that I know will really do good in this coming year, but you got to ease into this trade. You got to ease into your position as time goes on. However, on Friday we actually had a pretty decent close in the market, and Apple also closed green. NVDA as well also closed green, but Microsoft actually closed about 0.5% to the downside, and Tesla, of course, 1% to the upside. Netflix also did a fantastic move as well as 1.29% to the upside. We're gonna be looking at these stocks, and I've just been, you know, adding to my position and buying new stocks as well, adding to my portfolio. The reason is because, you know, the next 3 years, the next 5 years, I think these stocks are gonna do good. If I cannot post all the video, all the pick here, or the analyze them here, I'm gonna do them up on my stock tweet and Twitter account. Now we're gonna start off with the market, what I'm looking at, and what the market is really and what the market really entails. Right now, we got the 200 moving average. We tried a couple of times to breach through, to break through and hold right above the 200 moving average, but we just couldn't hold above it, and then we just sold right off, right? So right now, we're looking to break through this trend, which also coincide with our moving areas, right? So 390, that is going to be that spot, but only if we break 385. Break 385, then 390, and then we'll be able to test the 200 moving average in the market. So keep an eye out. You know, we're still holding up. Looking at this chart, we also have, you know, what we have, inverse head and shoulder, which is also a very bullish pattern as well. So keep an eye out in the market and pick those stocks that you really love. Amazon is one of them that I love. I've been adding to my position, and I've been buying Amazon every week, and I'm expecting some movement on Amazon as the market begins to gain momentum. But overall, my average target is going to be 105. If we can get through those 105, we should be all right to push right into 120 on Amazon. Keep an eye out on Amazon. Netflix also did good. They did fantastic. Now look at this candle right here. We did what we call a shakeout. We shake out the long position in anticipation of the move to the upside. So we shook out those weekends, and guess what happened? The stock began to move to the right direction, or in the right direction. We found a really issue right here, which is our 20 exponential moving average. We're having problem around this 294 295 area. If that breaks, I think we can break through $300 on this name, which coincide with our downtrend break. So keep an eye out on that. One thing is, this is not a recommendation to buy or to sell any equity or any stock whatsoever. This is for entertainment purposes only. We got that out of the way. Let's continue. Let's dive into it. Apple here, will the same thing happen on Apple? We shake out those weekends and stock continue to move to the upside, right? So right now 130 is the next spot to break. If we can break that spot, we should be all right. Break it, then we'll be looking at 135 on Apple. I do love to, you know, pick some around this area. I was looking for the 130 break, but you know, I'll be easing into that Apple position as well. NVDA also did the same thing here and then bounced, right? So now we have these two candle that is adjacent to each other. 150 is the next spot on NVIDIA. Block as well, SQ square. Right now we're looking at $65 is the next target on this. If we can break our 20 and 50 exponential moving average. However, looking at this candle, this is the right side of the shoulder and this is invariably our head as well. So we're looking at price breaking this 63-65 area and then we can push to the upside. LLY as well, Eli Lilly, right now 370 is the spot we're looking for. If we can break 370 and hold right above that, we'll continue to push right into 370, 380. But for now, our support is the 365, 364 area, which coincide with our 20 exponential moving average. AMD as well, I'm looking for AMD. What is happening right now? AMD is making a support right here. We're consolidating around this area. 65 breaks, then 66 coming in, which is our 20 exponential moving average. That will act as a resistance. If it holds, then we'll continue to push higher. If it rejects, then we'll pull back and, you know, start consolidating again. Coca-Cola as well, KO, we're looking at KO right now. We're really holding that level right now. 64 breaks, I think 66 can come in easily on that name, so keep an eye out. I think this will really do good in the long run. MA, which is MasterCard, we got 250 downtrend break, then we can confirm that area. But for now, our support would lies around the 20 exponential moving average on there, so keep an eye out on that as well. UNH right now 530 with support at 525. So this is a huge price range on this stock, so keep an eye out as well. United Health 535 is our break to the upside if it comes. I also got semiconductor here, Taiwan. Right now, Taiwan, we're looking at support at 73. 73 is our support on this name. If we can break through 76.50, then we should be all right to retest the $80 spot on that name. SAVA, SAVA, we did pull back on this name. Right now, I'm expecting continuation on SAVA. SAVA, actually, let me write this down, because SAVA, I think we can really, you know, pick up some for the long term hold, because once this 200 moving average breaks, guess what, we'll continue to push to the upside and try to fight the 20 and 50 exponential moving average. So keep an eye out on that name. Roblox as well. Roblox right now, we sold off into this $25-26 area. Right now we're looking at $29 break. We break that area, $30 comes in and hold, then we can continue to push to the upside on that name. General Motors as well, we're looking for this to really push to the upside. Right now we are holding support. Why? This is a trend support right now, so we're holding this area, so keep an eye out on this name as well. Also talking about Tesla, Tesla right now we are doing what we call the bottom bounce play, the BB play. So right now we're bouncing off bottom and we're looking at 125. 125 is the area to watch. If 125 confirms and hold, then we can push to the upside on Tesla, so keep an eye out on Tesla. Also, we're looking at Meta as well. Meta right now, we're looking at breaking through this level. We've actually filled up the meta gap. Okay, we created a gap here, and guess what? We just, you know, just keep bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and just fill this gap. Right now we're looking for price break right around that 125, 126 area. If we can break that spot and hold it, then I guess what, meta is in the green, so keep an eye out on that as well. Also looking at Apple for now, I'm looking for price to continue to push to the upside, like I said earlier on the name. Qcom as well. Qcom right now, we're consolidating for the bounce on that name. INTC is also looking for a bounce on there. For now, 27 is the spot to watch. If we reject, if we hold, then we'll continue to push to the upside on that name. Also, I talked about AMD right now, we're also consolidating 65 breaks, then we'll continue to push to the upside. My overall target is priced into the $80 on that name. RETA as well, we're looking to break through $38. Keep an eye out on that spot. That spot breaks and confirm, then we'll continue to push higher into 44 on that name. GIII, GIII right now, we're bouncing right off, looking for $15 in the coming days. That is going to be our rejection area if it comes, and if it rejects that area, then we'll pull back to the downside. Also Coinbase as well, COIN right now $35. That's where we're hovering right around. With price in pushed right into 38, we should be good to continue to push to the upside. But for now, our rejection comes into the 20 exponential moving average. Billy boy, right now we're looking at support overall at 20 exponential moving average, with another support right around the 200 moving average. But for now, I'll be expecting the break of this downtrend into 26 and above on that, so keep an eye out on that name. Moderna as well. Moderna right now, also with that drugs, that the drug that they announced a couple of weeks ago, took down that profit that shareholders really made. Right now 180 is going to be the resistance, 182, 180 the resistance, but our support is 175. Any move back down to 170, guys, that will hold, and then we'll continue to push to the upside unless they have a very serious bad PR as well. Pinterest as well, we're looking at Pinterest. Pinterest is really holding, which I call a long consolidation within this range. So if we can break through, then we should be good. Look for $25 on this name on Pinterest. Lucid as well, bottom bounce play. With Tesla, the same thing. Right now looking for bottom bounce play, break above $7, we should be good right into $8. Walmart as well. Walmart right now is holding this area with tentative flush to the downside, but right now we got this doji, which also is on the downside, so I'm expecting some form of a bounce on Walmart in the coming days, so keep an eye out on Walmart. MasterCard as well. MasterCard, I'm looking for that 250 break. We break through 50, we should be all right to continue to push to the upside. JP Morgan, come on. Right now JP Morgan, I'm looking for a price movement on this name. I'm looking for 135 break and hold. If it does, then we can retest this high right now and make it our triple fourple bottom, fourple top. And right now, why I said that is because looking at it, we got this area right here, right there. So you know, this 137.50 is our resistance on that name. Also looking at the energy sector, XOM, which is Exxon right now, we're looking for price to break through this downtrend. That is our best bet to continue to push to the upside, but overall this trend will act as a support for now. You're looking at the chart, we're looking at the right side of the shoulder, left side of the shoulder, and guess what, the head for that, our inverse head and shoulder pattern to move to the upside again. Guys, this has been wonderful. The remaining chart, I will post them up on my stock tweet and Twitter account, okay? And also I'll be also listing the low price, low float stocks as well to keep an eye out on into the new year. Thank you guys for spending your 2022 with me. I hope you enjoy the remaining part of this year, and I wish you all the best in the coming year. I wish us a prosperous new year to come. Peace and love, guys. Bye bye.